Guys, and welcome back to another training. In this training, we are going to talk about the introduction to installation, which is basically online and offline installation. So, online installation meaning that your system needs to be connected with the internet, wherein which we'll be using Yum or apt-get to install your Docker software, and another one is through a script method. The script method is basically download a script from a URL from Docker and execute that script, which basically calls apt-get.yum based on the architecture. And that's basically requires you to have a constant internet connection where the packages would be downloaded from the internet rather than the packages would be downloaded offline. An offline installation is where you have already downloaded the packages using. There are two methods of very famous offline installation. One is RPM and another one is binary. RPMs are basically how you install anything on a Linux operating system, especially on CentOS and Fedora and Red Hat Enterprise Linux. But then if you're using Debian operating system, you get the DBD file, so which basically has the Debian architecture information and the installation procedure for Debian and Ubuntu. Those are the two mostly used operating system in that Linux versions. And that's basically is how Yum is getting installed. So basically downloads RPMs and then get it installed. Same in terms of apt-get as well. So it gets those related packages downloaded and installed on the server. So that's how it basically does that. Well, so in terms of offline installation, these are pre-downloaded instances of RPM files, where you will be having those RPM files or DB files already downloaded and kept in the system, and all you have to do is like secret commands to get that installed. In terms of binary method of installation, happens when you already have the package of a folder and files in a zip file. All you have to do is like extract them and run it. So that's how the binary file works. The advantage of binary file is that you can put it on any location, any specific location, and execute it. The advantage of using an RPM is that it goes with the operating system default locations for everything else. There are advantages and disadvantages on both RPMs and binaries and offline and online installation. But the major ones goes, as I told you, offline. You don't need an internet, so most of the servers are offline. So you can have these offline installations on servers or server-related stuff. But I give you insight on how to do those installations by us. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I don't have anything else to say in this particular video. I'll see you in the next one.